Hi, I am Anindam Modi, and you all are welcome to my channel Technical World. I like to welcoming you on my course on C programming. This is my part 9. Our today's topic is basically now in this video I'd like to discuss about the programming with the for and while loop. This is our today's topic. First, our code is this. Write a program to calculate the first 5 number. That is, this is a code, and I will trace this code. Okay. So on the first line, main int I equals to 0. So first I is 0 and sum is also 0. Sum is 0. Then while I less than equals to 5. This is the while loop. While I is 0. That means first while I less than equals to 5. Less than equals to 5. This is condition is true, 0 less than equals to 5. Yes, condition is true. After that, then sum equals to sum plus I, means sum is 0, I is 0. Then 0 plus 0 is 0. So on the 0 is stored on sum. Then I equals to I plus 1. I equals to 0. First, I plus 1, I is 0. So 0 plus 1 means 1. 1 is stored on I. Then again go to the while loop. I less than equals to 5 means now I value is 1. So 1 less than equals to 5. Yes, condition is true. Then go to the body of the while loop because condition is true. Then sum equals to sum plus I means sum is 0, 0, 0 plus I is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 is stored on sum. And I equals to I plus 1. So I is 1. I is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Then again go to the while loop and check the condition. So I now is I value is 2. So 2 less than equals to 5. Yes, condition is true. On the body of while loop, sum equals to sum plus I. Sum is 1. 1 plus I is 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is stored on the sum value. Then again I equals to I plus 1. I is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 on stored on I. Again go to the while loop. While check the now I value is 3. So check on while loop. While 3 less than equals to 5. Condition is true. Body on the while loop. Go to the body of the loop. Sum equals to sum plus I. Sum is 3. Sum was 3. So 3 plus I means 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 on stored to the sum. I equals to I plus 1. That means I value is 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 is stored on I. So now I is value is 4. Again go to the while loop. Check while 4 is means 4 is less than 5. Yes, condition is true. Less than equals to 5. Condition is true. Go to the body of loop. Sum equals to sum plus I. Here now sum was 6. Sum is 6. 6 plus I value is 4. 6 plus 4 10. 10 is stored on sum. Then I equals to I plus 1. I now is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Then now again go to the while loop. I become 5. While 5 less than equals to 5. Yes, condition is true. Go to the body. Then sum equals to. So what is the last value of sum? It is a 10. Now so sum value is 10. 10 plus sum plus I. I means 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 is stored in the sum. And I equals to I plus 1. So I is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is stored on I. So now I become 6. Again go to the while loop. 6. 6 less than equals to 5. Condition is false. Bad. So what is the result? That is 15. So click on execute, compile, then run. Sum is 15. So our tracing is actually matched. Next is write a program to print the from m to n. Okay, this I is set to the m and go to the go take the I less than equals to n, I plus plus. Okay, that's basically traced. Check this. This is I am tracing. Okay. Now write a now first we have take that enter the value of m. Take the m value is 2. Enter the value of n. N value is we take the 5. Now for I equals to m, that means m is I equals to m, that means I equals to m value is 2. When I equals to 2, and I less than equals to n. N value is 5. That means 2 less than equals to 5. Now check the condition. Condition is true. If condition is true, go to the loop, go to the body of for loop. Printed slash t percentage d I. I is printed. That means print the value of 2. Then again go to the for loop. Increment I. I is increment means I plus plus. I plus plus. I is incrementer. I become 3. Now condition check. 3 less than equals to 5 means I less than equals to n. N value is 5. 3 less than equals to 5. Yes, condition is true. Go to the body and print the value of I, 3. Then I plus plus. Increment I become 4. 4 less than equals to 5. Yes, condition is true. Then print the value of I, print 4. Then again, increment I become 5. 5 less than equals to 5. Obviously true. Go to the body, print the value of 5. Again, I plus plus. Increment I become 6. 6 less than equals to 5. No, condition is false. So our execution is stopped. Okay, then go to the execute, compile, run. So we take the value, in value as 2, in value as 5. So here as our trace the code, our value is 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is matched as our output 2, 3, 4, 5. Tracing is important. Trace the code. Clear the concept. Always trace the code. What is the code you are write? Trace it. Dry run it. Clear your idea. Clear your concept. Now, next is a pattern of the star pattern. Star pattern. This is basically the example of the nested for loop. What do you mean by nested? Means in the nested for loop means on the one for loop there is a on the inside another for loop. Means this for loop, on this for loop there is another for loop, that is this for loop. Means nested means what? One things, another things. Means on the inside this for loop there is another for loop. That is basically nested for loop. Okay, for and another for. So now this is a basically we are like to here we are print a star pattern. What are the pattern is printed, like we are like to see that. First discuss the program, like int I comma j for I equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. On the for loop, go to the body, printf slash n, and again for another for loop for j equals to 0, j less than equals to I, j plus plus, then printf star. We are trying to trace our code. Okay, trace our code. Write a program like first this star pattern. First I equals to 0, I equals to 0, next I less than 5 means 0 less than 5. This a condition is true, obviously condition is true. Then printf slash n, this slash n means new line. Okay, fine. Then for j equals to 0, j equals to 0, j less than equals to I, 0 less than equals to I value also 0, so 0 less than equals to 0, condition is true. Then printf star, so one star is printed here. Again go to the then increment, go to the j, then j is increment, j plus plus, j value is increment, j equals to 1, j become 1. Then condition is check, j less than equals to I means 1 less than equals to I value is 0, 1 less than equals to 0. No, condition is false. Then escape that this j loop, go to the this first for loop or main for loop. Increment I become I plus plus, I become 1, I become 1. Condition check, 1 less than 5. Yes, condition is true. Go to the body of this for loop. Check for j equals to 0, j become again 0, 0 less than equals to I now 1, 0 less than equals to 1. Yes, condition is true. Then printf star, print the ones again. This is next printf slash n means after this star control goes to the new line, means this line. Again j equals to 0, 0 less than equals to 1, condition is true, so print one star, print one star. Increment j become 1, 1 less than equals to I means 1 less than equals to 1. Obviously condition is true. Print another star. Next, go to the next, print another star. Next, increment j become 2. 2 less than equals to I means 1. 2 less than equals to 1. Condition is false. Yes, control goes to the out from here, go to the this for loop. Increment I become 2. 2 is less than 5. Yes, condition is true. Then go to the new line. Control goes here. Acha, okay. J equals to 0. 0 less than equals to 2. Yes, condition is true. Print 1 star. J plus plus, J incremented. J become 1. 1 less than equals to 2. Obviously it is true. Print the 1 star. J equals to 2. 2 less than equals to 2. Yes, condition is true. Print another 1 star. J is incremented. J become 3. 3 less than equals to 2. Condition is false. That means control goes from here, goes to the control now is here. This for loop. Increment I become 3. 3 less than equals to 5. Yes, condition is true. Then go to the printf slash n, next new line. This here. Here. Now j equals to 0. J is again assigned 0. 0 less than equals to 3. Means I value is now 3. So 0 less than equals to 3. Yes, true. Printed. Star is 1 star is printed here. Increment j equals to 1. 1 less than equals to 3. Yes, condition is true. On the 1 star is printed. Again, increment j equals to 2. 2 less than equals to 3. Yes, condition is true. Print the 1 star. Increment j equals to 3. 3 less than equals to 3. Yes, condition is true. Print another star. Okay, print another star. So 4 star is printed. Okay. So 4 star is printed. Then next. So now j become 4. J become 4. 4 less than equals to 3. No, for condition is false. Control goes from here to here. This for loop. Now increment I become 4. 4 less than equals to 5. Less than 5. Yes, condition is true. Then j becomes 0. 0 less than equals to 4. Yes, condition is true. Condition is true. Print the 1 star. Because control is now goes here. Because for slash n, backslash n. Print the 1 star. Increment j is become 1. 1 less than equals to 4. So print the 1 star. Increment j become 2. 2 less than equals to 4. Yes, condition is true. Print the 1 star. J become 3. Increment j become 3. 3 less than equals to 4. True. Yes, print the 1 star. J become, now increment j become, now j equals to j plus 1. J become 4. 4 less than equals to 4. Yes, condition is true. Print another star. J become 5. 5 less than equals to 4. Condition is false. Now control goes to the here. Now increment I become 5. 5 less than 5. Now control is false. So stop the execution. Okay. So this pattern is printed. And check that it's printed or not. So click on execute, compile, run. Okay. This here is completely matched our tracing output. It's completely matched. Please trace the program. Now, this is a code. Write a program to find the reverse of a number. How can I reverse a number? Like there is a 1 to 3, there is a number, we have taken the input and it becomes 3 to 1. How can I calculate it? Okay. So for that, first, what is the thing? That this is the main thing, like here user take the two variable, num and temp, then print it, enter any number, scan a percentage ampersand. Yeah, acha, now this is a condition, num not equals to your 0. Now temp equals to num modulus 10. This value means num value, we are 10 the modulus division of 10 and take the remainder, go to the store temp, print a percentage temp, then num equals to num slash 10. And now click on execute and compile, run. Number like 1, 2, 3. 3 to 1. That is the thing. Thank you.